720 effective HP, that sounds about right. So basically they're chubbies. Well, a bit less than chubbies, I think, but yeah.
Reporting for duty. At your service. Any orders? Perfect. Understood.
An earnest disciple.
Come on. Orders, sir.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha.
Okay, well, let's try this again.
Yes. I hope you're not wasting my time. You call that a plan? You order, you pay.
Commander?
Attention.
I like the getting more soldiers relatively quickly, though. It seemed to help.
Orders,
Units
sir.
under attack.
That will be easy. Do you need me? Perfect. For the colony! At your service.
Our soldiers are in
Sorry,
trouble.
sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
I don't like the amount of harpies we're already pulling.
Tell me. Let's
Again.
go. Ready and waiting.
Our forces are in
Chopping
trouble.
chubbies ruin everything.
Let's go. Tell me.
Attention.
Come on.
Building completed.
Ready
Units
and
under
waiting.
attack.
Let's go. Great idea, sir. Commander? All the way. Let's go.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Tell me. Understood. Come on. Ready and waiting. Tell
Our
me.
forces are in danger. Attention. Building completed. Units under attack.
Orders, sir. Just guide me to the infected.
Okay,
What?
bit close, but
Great.
it should hold.
Okay, let's
Our
do it.
soldiers are in trouble.
Waiting on
That was
orders.
just one cuddle. Yes.
Just tell me what to do. Tell me.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Do you need me? Ready and waiting. Understood.
I wish we had more wood at the start, like that's one of the issues we have.
That will be easy.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What do you want? Oh, more
Attention.
orders.
Building completed.
Any tasks?
Orders, sir.
Our forces are in danger.
Commander? All the way.
Building completed.
Tell me. Let's go. Let's get them!
Units under attack. They are infecting our buildings.
At
Did
your
that
service.
Spitter just ignore my soldiers? He shot right in the middle of the fence.
Everything okay?
Our
Are you
buildings
kidding
are
me?
being
Like-
attacked.
I present
What
your
the hell?
mayoral candidates.
Do you need me?
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Like, yeah, I mean, you have troops there, but why would I attack those? Like, I mean, it was a good move on his part. It's just personally don't like it.
Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building completed.
At your service. Any orders?
I know there's always enemies too close to build a lot of the
Attention. Building completed.
um,
Attention. Building completed.
Kill a lot of the sawmills, but
At your service. Building sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
Building completed. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Is everything okay?
Attention.
Do you need me?
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
At your service.
is it not clipping it when your action was to come?
Any orders?
Yeah, my bad.
Building completed.
I'll be less calm in the future. Let's face it, I
Orders,
won't.
sir.
Attention.
Waiting on
Building
orders.
completed.
Tell me.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Kindly
This better be good.
orders, sir.
Building completed. Our forces are in danger. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
Do you need me?
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, well, we can finally go farming.
Is everything okay?
Soldiers out too.
Units under attack. Attention. Building completed.
Once we have enough stone, we can repair
Everything
these.
okay?
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Just tell me what to do.
Attention.
Understood.
Building completed.
Your colony needs a mayor.
Good mayor.
Do you need me?
Well, we can't get the ranger one anyways.
Any orders?
That's still a really nice one.
Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Attention.
Making up for the ruining everything. Everything, I tell you.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Oh.
completed. Our forces are in danger.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Orders, sir.
Oh,
That will be easy.
past me.
All the way. Commander? Orders, sir.
Attention. Building
I'll reporting for
completed.
duty. Of course, my commander. Come on. Do
Attention.
you need me?
Building
Reporting for duty.
completed.
Commander? Orders, sir.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Tell me. Just tell me what to do.
Those.
Is
I
everything
still want
okay?
more XP, ammo gold.
Attention. Building
I think it's the
completed.
misplaced tent, right?
Attention.
Or do you mean another one?
Completed.
Commander? Perfect.
Attention. Building completed.
Do you need me?
Attention.
Reporting for duty. Any
Well,
orders?
I guess we save up
Building
some.
completed.
At your service.
Attention.
Commander?
Building
That
completed.
will be easy. Do you need me?
Some stone for the bank.
Building completed.
Commander? Tell me.
Attention. Building completed.
Is everything okay? Understood. Great idea, sir.
guess I will need food less than I need other things. Oh, I need wood.
Reporting for duty.
Building completed.
Orders, sir. Ready and waiting. Let's go.
Units under attack.
Oh, yes, there was another one wrongly built.
Reporting for duty. Just tell me what to
I'm not killing fast enough. I can't continuously produce soldiers.
Just tell me what to do.
Much better. You're welcome.
Orders, sir.
Attention. Building completed.
Tell me. Let's go.
Attention.
So gotta make sure I don't get overrun though.
Commander?
Attention.
Great idea.
Building
sir.
completed.
Come on.
Turns out, a colony needs a
No, we
mayor.
can't get snipers, so
On the orders.
Attention.
I like how every choice so far in this map has been get one of the units you're not allowed to build, or get something else.
All the way.
Like, okay, I guess I get something else.
On your orders. All
I
right.
mean, the energy choice was good, but
Understood. Come on. That will be
I
easy.
guess it wasn't really a
Come
choice.
on.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Any orders? On your orders. All the way. That will be easy. Ready and waiting. All right. Perfect. Understood.
Building
Perfect.
completed.
Hey, no name. The heartbeat. How are you doing?
Orders, sir. Commander? Reporting for duty. Any orders?
Attention.
Sorry,
Building
sir.
completed.
I was cleaning my
I guess I don't really need to research stone housing, at least for now. 'Cause I don't have enough stone.
Attention.
Maybe I'll go for advanced quarries right away again.
Is everything okay?
Then again, I could use
All right for duty. Let's go. All the way. Commander?
some power plants too, I guess. Soonish.
That will be easy. Perfect. Great idea, sir. Tell me. Ready and waiting. Tell me.
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, soon we can get the damage upgrade, and then
Building completed.
we should have cleared this. Get the rest of our housing.
Amy, reporting for duty. Order.
Attention. Building completed.
Orders, sir.
Attention. Building completed.
Waiting on order.
Next gold tick, we'll get that.
Just add me to the effect.
Attention. Building completed.
Commander? Orders, sir.
That was
All the way. Reporting for duty. On your orders.
more damage.
Waiting on orders. Tell me.
Now we're mowing through them.
At your service. Commander? Ready and waiting. Waiting on orders. For the
Or so I thought.
Our forces are in danger.
There's for putting up a fight here.
Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Attention. Building completed.
At your service.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Just guide me to the infected.
I mean, I definitely need more energy. So,
Reporting for duty.
Infected are near the colony.
Orders, sir. On your orders. Tell me. Any orders?
okay. That. And then after the wave, we trigger buff the zombies and trigger the next wave. Probably the inn. I don't know if you can't build it or if it's already on the map.
Ready and waiting. Reporting for duty. Commander? Perfect. Just tell me what to do.
Oh, no.
All right. Tell me. Perfect. Let's go. Come on. Waiting on orders. Let's go. Come on.
Rise giant.
Search finished. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
81 definitely.
Commander?
Attention. Building completed.
Tell me. Perfect.
That's those. Oh,
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building.
Reporting for duty. Commander?
oh, still need more food.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Maybe, I guess maybe the warehouse that covers everything is somewhere on the map and we just don't have it yet.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building complete.
Is everything okay? Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building complete. Attention. Building
Reporting for duty.
Those two.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, with the wave, we get some nice gold too.
Does somebody need a meal?
Ugh. Nido seems good. I don't see us using Shocking Towers much. Like, if the zombies have 300 HP once we cross this line, they'll do nothing. But defensive barriers doesn't work on walls. Like, defensive barriers just for, like, cottages and ballistas. Like it does... Usually, if that's what you're relying on, you're in trouble anyway. Unfortunately. You know, that's why it's funny. Well, we have different opinions on funny, clearly, but...
Sorry,
I
sir.
guess we cross this and then
Cleaning my weapon. Come on.
buy the upgrade during the way.
Great idea, sir.
I assume it would take them a bit to come here.
Just tell me what to do.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, it says what's here. Trigger trust A from the front with 500 HP, 40% armor. Okay, like everyone gets a lot more armor, it seems.
Reporting for duty.
Attention.
Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, I guess the veteran wonder is somewhere on the map because I can't research it.
Attention. Building completed.
Like they, yeah. I mean, that's 300 HP.
Is everything
Considering we do 48 damage or 78 with the veterans, they do lift quite a bit. But should be healthier. Oh, we could get oil. I don't know if, like, did the wave already come or is it still coming? I'm not sure. I feel like I should be moving out, but I bet the wave is then coming. Just
Any orders? Perfect. All right.
oh, just researching stuff.
Need me?
Attention. Technology research bidding.
Commander? Reporting for duty. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
There's oil up here,
Do you need me?
but we're not getting most of this.
On your orders. Commander?
Attention. Building completed.
At your service. Orders for duty. For the humans!
I think we need to be a bit more aggressive here.
Research bidding.
Need me? That will be easy. At your service.
Attention. Building complete.
Commander? Of course, reporting for duty.
There's also a food wonder under that.
Orders, sir. Do you need me? Reporting for duty. Tell me. All right. Waiting on orders. Any orders?
Am I not even damaging that
Is
building?
everything okay?
Okay.
Do you need me? Reporting for duty.
Soldiers are in trouble.
Let's go. All right. Come on. Commander? Great idea. Reporting for duty.
Our forces are in danger.
Understood. All the way.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Tell me.
Well, clearly mistakes were made.
Units under attack.
Come on. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Technology
Is
research.
everything okay? Let's go.
Jeez.
Of course.
Calm down here.
Reporting for duty. All right. Come on. That
Our soldiers are in trouble.
all.
I guess I was too impatient, huh?
Our defenses are being attacked. Our forces are in danger.
Reporting for duty. Any orders
Force
for duty?
under attack.
For the humans.
Units under attack.
Perfect. Reporting for duty.
They are attacking the colony defenses. Our soldiers are
Like,
in
it
trouble.
slowed down, but it can still not really hold.
Waiting on orders.
They are trying to break
For
through.
the colony.
Our forces
Come on.
are in danger.
I need 30,000 to upgrade.
Reporting for duty. All the way.
I mean, yeah, I guess I was too greedy there. I thought we would be able to take that already, but yeah, no.
Do you need me? Ready and waiting. Commander?
Attention. Building complete.
18 more.
At your
I mean, the zombies have 60% health, so
Commander?
armor, so
Any orders?
at least some of them. I really need more stone income, but like, I guess up here once you
Commander? On your
Yep.
orders.
blink too much again.
All
Units under attack.
Tell me, do you need me? That won't be easy. Come on. For the humans! Reporting for duty.
More surprise giants.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Probably research stone walls.
Just tell me what to do. Understood. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building complete.
Reporting for duty.
Infected on near the corner.
Well, next wave, you're still fighting here.
Orders, sir.
Yeah, there's no giant icons, unfortunately, but
Building
if I had more stone, I'd definitely get a beholder.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Is everything okay? Just tell me what to do. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
We're slowly dying, right? I think we're winning.
Is everything okay? Commander? Perfect. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir. Reporting for duty.
Jeez. There's a ton of like ton of them stacked, it seems. Or I guess they're coming from the other side.
Everything okay? Orders, sir. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Oh, 4 cells. Yeah, true, I guess.
Commander? Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Did we do it? Did we do the thing?
Any orders? All reporting for duty. All right. Perfect. Orders, sir. Ready and waiting. At your service. That will be easy. Commander? Let's go. I'm reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting. All right. At your service. Reporting for duty. Do you need me? Commander? At your service. Sorry, sir. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
So this triggers stress a 500 HP, 40% armor. And those makes the Choppy's the special one stronger. So I guess we go this side first.
At your service. Reporting for duty. Understood. Tell me. Reporting for duty. Commander? Of course, my commander. Tell me. Just guide me to the infected. Come on. Commander, reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Tell me. Commander, attention. Building.
No. Now I do need house.
At your service. Attention. Building. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Sure what I'm building here. Really not a nice
Orders,
defense
sir.
line.
The walls are
Understood.
under attack.
Like I don't know, 20% increase like to their base attack? That doesn't seem better, right? Oh, you can. Okay, 20,000 you can get the coverage things. I should have gotten that. Man's in the power supply range. Don't tell me that covers everything. Warehouse coverage. No.
Reporting
I
for
guess I
duty.
don't know how much more it covers, huh?
Commander? All right.
Command center range.
Ready and waiting. On your orders. Reporting
Probably
for
good
duty.
eventually.
Perfect. Just guide me to the infected.
They are attacking
Great
the
idea,
colony
sir.
defense.
Commander?
Attention.
At your service. For the colony!
Attention.
Sorry,
Building
sir.
completed.
I was cleaning my weapon. Reporting for duty. Reporting
There's
for duty.
They are
oil and
trying to break
giants.
through.
Commander? Reporting for duty.
Each upgrade is plus 10, so maybe 10 range.
Cleaning my weapon.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, did I not buy the warehouse coverage? Like, they still give 64. I'm
Commander?
confused.
Come on.
Attention.
That
Building
reporting for duty. Understood.
Ooh, there's wonders down here, though. Oh, are there giants in these places? To find a repair? Oh,
Commander?
I guess so.
Is everything okay? Orders, sir.
The walls
Reporting
are
for
under
duty.
I assumed that if you pay for it, you get the coverage, but it's differently than I
Reporting
thought.
for duty. Orders, sir. Any orders?
building completed.
Orders, sir. Understood. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Commander? All the way.
Well, we'll need to build a lot.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
All right. At your service. Let's go. That will be easy. Come
Our
on.
forces
Maybe I should get a mutant or something. So we can pull these things. I'm also gonna get a beholder now. So I at least know where the giants are. I thought you could build Bob, well, whichever evolution you pick, so you could have picked snipers if you wanted to, or rangers. And then I thought you could build oil units too, but I might be wrong. I feel like there's not much point to oil units since you're upgrading the soldiers anyway, but like a mutant to tank. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I'm allowed to build oil units.
Building completed.
It's misplaced.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology search video.
Commander? Perfect. Alright. Perfect. Just guide me to the infantry.
Units under attack.
Understood. All the way.
Building completed.
Perfect. Come on. All the way.
Attention.
And
Building
behold,
completed.
yep, working on it.
Attention. Building completed.
Just tell me what to do.
Attention. Building completed.
Commander? Perfect.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay. I guess maybe I should claim those side entry points now. But also check the waves. What are we, day 26? Oh, harpies. Random left or right? Well, I guess we defend the harpies at the back point and then move out. Most expensive way to get vision to that someone. Yes, I know.
Attention.
I guess I never took this one.
Building completed.
We found enough oil so far.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Forced up.
Understood. Our soldiers are in trouble. Building completed.
So where the hell is that warehouse?
Building completed.
I don't see the warehouse.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, down here all the way.
Building completed.
Come on.
Attention. Building completed. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
guess I need to retreat for the wave.
Easy.
Our forces are in danger.
Of course, my commander. Reporting for all. Perfect. Understood.
I mean, what was for dinner? I guess that would be the question if you should go for it again.
Do you need me?
Meat and potato? I mean, that does sound good. I guess maybe we didn't even need to fall back.
Attention. Building completed.
Orders, sir. Ready and waiting. Orders, sir. That will be easy.
Building completed.
Tell me. Great ideas.
Attention. Building completed.
So much oil on the I don't even know if we need all that oil, to be honest.
Any orders?
Like, if we're not carrying oil units.
All the way. Commander, reporting for duty. At your service.
Units under attack.
For the humans! That will be easy. Let's go. All right. For the humans! That will be
Our
easy.
soldiers are in trouble.
Victory fort coverage.
Sorry, sir.
Wait, are they all just plus 10? So I have
For
to
duty.
buy a ton for it to cover everything? Maybe it's not a good idea to buy that now,
On your orders. Let's go.
actually. I should have checked.
Just tell me what to do.
Our forces are in danger.
Ready and waiting. All right. Come on. Reporting for duty.
Units under attack. Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Orders, sir.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Waiting on orders.
Attention.
Great idea,
Search
sir.
finished.
Commander? Come on. Perfect. Reporting for duty. Let's go. Understood. On your orders.
Attention. Building complete.
Tell me.
Attention.
Wish I could get some. I'm not sure about this gold line here. That's supposed to.
Attention. Building complete.
Reporting for duty.
Oh yeah, it really does only extend 10 when we buy the upgrade, I guess. Right? Because it's not covering everything, so that's probably only worth it when we, well, have way more housing. That's a lot of gold investment.
Just guide me to the infected. Come on. Of course.
The mutant is ready to
Reporting for duty.
destroy the
Understood.
world.
Building complete.
At your service. All right. Reporting for duty. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning reporting for duty. Commander? Understood.
I researched stone towers, by the way.
The mutant is ready to destroy the world.
Reporting for duty. Do you need me? Ready
Our
and
soldiers
waiting.
are in trouble.
Tell me. All the way. All right. Reporting for duty. Waiting.
Attention. Building
I don't even know it. Where the next wave comes from. E36. No, it's random.
Tell me. Just tell me what to do. Commander? On your orders. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
So, do we want to trigger that yet already, or
Completed.
we wait?
Reporting for duty. Orders, sir. Perfect.
Some defense in the east, so you know they come in the west. That's fair enough, yeah.
Waiting on orders. All the way. Ready and waiting. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir.
Attention.
Come on.
Technology research finished.
At your service.
Our
Reporting
forces
for
are in
duty.
danger.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Of course, my commander.
Attention.
Any
Building
orders?
completed.
Oh boy, I guess the noise we're making is pulling them over here.
All
They are trying to break into the building.
For the humans! Reporting for duty. Just tell me what to do.
I don't know. I haven't had any freezes yet, but
Just tell me for duty.
let's see.
Reporting for duty. For the colony! Tell me. Do you need me?
Attention. Building
Commander?
completed.
Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting.
Attention. Building completed.
Waiting on orders.
I don't even know if we need the mutant, to be honest. Like,
Reporting for duty. Let's go.
Units
they're
under
doing
attack.
pretty fine.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Do you need me? Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Just guide me to the infected.
Just don't want to cross this line yet.
Just tell me what
I don't know. Maybe I should have just gone for that line.
that will be easy. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Do you need me? Reporting for duty. On your
Yeah,
orders.
probably would have been better instead of clearing this, but
Understood. Reporting for duty.
committed
On
to
your
this.
orders.
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, makes sense. Like a lot of these maps usually would end up with some like.
Reporting for duty.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Reporting for duty. Any orders? For the humans! Reporting for duty.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Ready and waiting. Let's go. Reporting
I don't want to block the pathing there too much, and we'll get the extend
Commander?
energy range from the command center, I guess.
Come on.
Foolish.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I wish I had more stone in terms of we could upgrade more.
Understood. Reporting for duty.
We could wait out the next wave so it's not buffed. What is the next wave? Day 36 Venoms. Okay. I don't know, it says summon corpse type, but I don't know how to summon those. Maybe once we expand further in the map, there's something to click.
Our horde of infected are on their way.
Commander? That will be easy. Come on. For duty.
Well, I guess we wait out the wave so it's not buffed and
Orders?
push afterwards.
On your orders. All the way. Of course, my commander. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir.
One of the ones that's not translated, but they're all translated, no? Like this one is the information just in different language. I mean, we're getting more range here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir. Come on. That will be easy. Reporting for duty. That will be easy. Do you need me? Tell me.
There's also some strong bot pops, yeah. But we also will get, I mean, the zombies are getting buffed too.
Reporting for duty. Oh, the colony!
See which side it's coming from.
All the way.
Of course.
Any orders? Reporting for Commander? Is everything okay?
Need better income.
At your service.
I think we can be a lot faster. I mean, we'll see how this one goes, but now that we know more about the map, we can probably speed things up.
Do you need me? Reporting for duty. Any orders? Perfect. Is everything okay? Reporting for duty.
We'll claim the new housing area now, I guess. We should get more food and stuff.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I need to call for waves while there's other waves. I don't even know how to call waves, so
Reporting for
I
duty.
can't call them while other waves are happening. I think they would have been fine triggering this already, like even if they were buffed.
Reporting for duty. Tell me what
Probably
to do.
should be fine.
Reporting for duty. Do you need me?
But yeah, I'm gonna buff them up.
Come on. Perfect. Reporting for duty.
What?
Our forces are in danger.
Any orders?
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Anything to destroy? What? Speak pathetic, human. Come on! Ready. Let's go! Yes! Let's do it, human.
Mention the AoE upgrade, yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Feel the rage
Can't wait for that.
of the mutant. Let's
Maybe it's
go.
tiny AoE, so it does nothing.
Don't try to submit the
Usually AoE is
Let's go.
the end all.
Reporting for duty.
Maybe I should have saved up for that. We probably could have purchased it already.
Attention. Building completed.
I feel like getting the energy range this early is not a good thing. Like, we're still not even here where I want it to be.
Commander? Reporting for duty. All right.
Units under attack.
I will kill our enemies. All the way.
Good. Mutants are the future. Don't try to submit.
Okay, now we'll get at least some.
Don't try to submit the mutant.
Let's go. Perfect. Reporting for duty.
Some gold from this. There we go.
At your service.
Die.
Our
Understood.
soldiers are in trouble.
Crashing heads. Ready. Mutants are the future. Good.
Our forces are
Oh,
in danger.
Ouija.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my
I'm
way.
actually struggling a bit here.
Don't waste the time of the mutant.
Attention. Building completed.
Anything to destroy? Yes,
Units under attack.
the mutant obeys.
Just wanted the
Do
giants.
it, human. Understood. Good.
Our
Easy.
soldiers are in trouble.
Come on. Don't try to submit the mutant. Make my
forces are in
day. Let's go.
He's surrounded.
Yes. No.
Attention. Building completed.
What? Speak, pathetic human. Yes? Good.
Units under attack.
I mean, I do need more food.
Don't waste the time of the mutant. Die. Come on. Let's go. The mutant obeys.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's go. Die.
Tell me. Commander?
Let's go.
Building completed.
Yes. Yes. Don't.
The mutants are a bit
try to
dramatic in
submit
everything they do,
The mutant.
I'd say.
Ready. Let's do it, human. The mutant obeys.
Units under attack.
For now. Yes. Done. Good. Easy. Mutants
Our soldiers
are
are in
the
trouble.
future. Ready. Let's
Report
go.
for duty.
Easy. Yes.
Besides the meta fed just fun. Hey, good if they have some fun too.
Our forces are in danger.
At your service. Reporting for duty.
Tell the mutant what to do. Ready.
Attention. Building
Good. Let's go. Easy.
units
Good.
under attack.
Let's go. Understood.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, I guess I do need a bit more range.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Let the mutant destroy them! Ready! Make my day!
Our
Ready!
forces are in danger.
Good. Done. Crashing heads.
Report for duty.
Units
Come on! Good.
building
Mutants are the future! Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I still need better soldiers.
Our soldiers are in
Yes.
trouble.
Push this
Any
back.
orders?
Done.
Even as all their damage upgrade, like AoE would be a dream, I guess. Right now.
Our forces are in danger.
What? Understood. Make my day. Yes. Crashing heads. Let's do it, human.
I mean, we get a lot of gold from fighting here, at least.
Tell me what to do. Report
Yes.
for duty. Any orders? Tell me.
Attention. Building
Ready
Uh,
and waiting.
and show the Schulze stats.
What? Yes.
attention. Building completed.
Get out of my way, humans. Yes. Understood.
At your reporting for duty.
Well, we could take one group that clears from there, like while the main force still fights the center.
Tell the mutant what to do.
Do you need me?
Yes. Smashing the ground with every.
Units under attack.
Get out
Look at
of
those
my
giant
way, humans.
Reporting for
Yes.
duty.
Done. Ready. Yes. Good. Yes. Crashing heads. Good.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Mutants
Across the bottom line,
are
the giants
future.
get buffed, I think.
What?
So wait on that.
Crashing heads.
Only one giant here survived too.
Try to submit the mutant. Let's go. Ready. Let's do it, human. Ready. Yes. Crashing heads.
Commander? Any orders?
Speak, pathetic human. Make my day.
Reporting for duty.
Understood. Yes? Anything to destroy?
Units under attack.
Come on! Ready.
Oh. Problem is now, if I make noise here, we pull them
Infected are on
down.
their way.
Reporting for duty.
Speak, pathetic human.
Very soon we'll have all this covered.
Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Guess I should have checked what the wave actually is. And we needed more troops for that.
Any orders? Tell me.
Yes!
Waiting on orders. Great idea, sir.
Attention.
Probably would have been a smart move.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Commander, reporting for duty. Any orders? That will be easy.
Attention. Building completed.
Commander? Come
Attention.
on.
Building completed. Attention.
Oh, it's Chubby's now.
Attention. Building
Ready and waiting.
building completed.
And they have more health too and more armor.
Perfect. Just tell me what to do.
Attention.
Of course,
Building
my commander.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Do you need me? Any orders? Do you need me? Reporting for duty.
The walls are under attack.
Commander? Ready and waiting.
Attention. Building complete.
Most stone houses reaches 200 reward. Stone house economy +1. Well, that would have been good to know earlier. And we had more stone.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
I upgraded all my farms already. It looks like it. Oh,
They are
it's
trying
kind of
to
out of food. Need that warehouse down there.
Start claws. Die.
Attention. Building completed.
Waiting on orders.
Our defenses are being
I gotta say though, like killing those, takes a lot of gold.
Do you need me? Perfect. Commander? At your service.
I guess we start. Well, I could actually clear from this side now too.
Ready. Make my
Our forces are
day.
in
Put
danger.
that all the way to the front.
For duty.
Good.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Commander?
Building completed.
Orders, sir. For the humans!
Crashing heads. Understood. Don't try to submit the mutant. Let's do it, human.
I
Ready.
mean, we could
Don't try to submit.
save up for
Yes. Done. Understood.
the AOE, I guess.
Make my day. Make my day. Make my day.
100k banked, I know.
Easy. You are all so weak.
Because once we have AOE, the weights should be way easier. Assuming it's decent AOE,
Die.
not just
Orders, sir.
Yes. Come
for
on.
a tiny amount.
What? Speak.
And again, that's still a lot more.
Die. Understood. Mutants are the future. Yes. Let's go. Die. Ready.
Reporting for duty.
Smashing the ground with every step. Yes. Come on.
Commander? Any orders?
Units under attack.
At your service. Understood. Of course, my
We need
commander.
some help here.
Yes. Okay. Make my day. Good. Die.
For duty.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna save up. Like, I can't do much else anyway, right? Because we don't have the food to...
Colonies succumbing to the
Make
infection.
my day.
Only there's a giant walking into my housing.
Our forces are in danger.
Yes. Understood. Done. Let's go.
Oh no, I'm repairing things over there.
Units under attack.
Mutants are
Might
the
attract the
future.
Gentile.
Make my day. Done. Anything to destroy? Yes. Done.
If we can pull those giants away at least.
Crashing heads.
Our
Understood.
soldiers are in trouble.
Make my day. Yes. Easy.
Imagine if I didn't have 20% barriers.
My
Yeah.
day.
True, true. Would have probably lost one more building or something.
Understood. Ready.
Would have never recovered from that.
Let's
Never.
do it, human.
Okay, how much does it buff those? Okay, mutants buffed and giants buffed. So I guess we do. Oh, my energy doesn't reach there. Oh, I guess we still do that.
Ready and waiting.
Speak, pathetic human.
Next wave. Oh, now I can summon them. 5,000 to 8,000. I don't know what they mean by the number in Spriggets is the total number. Like, yes? No? What was the last wave? 40. I guess we would have to reinforce a bit, right? Yeah. I mean, we could reinforce our defenses. A bit before we do that. Then again, I guess once we have AoE, it should be not too hard. So maybe we get AoE first. And I forgot to check what if they come from both sides or not next wave. 52. Left and right simultaneously. Okay, both sides.
Orders, sir. All right.
Might be that it's, yeah, the different difficulties.
Waiting on orders. Do you need me? That will be easy. At your service. Tell me. Orders, sir.
I mean, maybe after the next wave we can afford the AoE anyway, and then we can do trigger waves, and then we should be rich.
Any orders? Reporting for duty.
Or whenever these Doomtowns fall, we might get a nice gold
All the
boost
way.
too.
Tell me. That will be easy. All right. Ready and waiting.
I guess I still produce more soldiers though. We still gotta survive the waves.
On your orders.
I don't know.
Understood.
I mean, if we just save up, do we get the
Of
AoE
course,
before
my
that?
commander.
I don't know.
Orders, sir.
It's down here. Ooh. I mean, that would be... I feel like maybe we could claim this already too. Right? I don't...
Attention. Building complete.
I'm worried that I misunderstand something in the map descriptions and then we just die because I didn't get it.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, the Doomtown here is falling. Excellent.
Attention. Building completed.
Kensei, win. I'm trying.
Commander?
Okay.
Is everything okay?
Building completed. Attention.
Here we
Building
go.
completed. Attention.
Wait, that's the warehouse.
Completed.
Oh, I have to extend the range of the warehouse too? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll do those things later. After the AoE upgrade.
Perfect.
Our
All the way.
forces are in danger.
There's not as many resources there to pick up then as well.
Colony! Is everything okay? At your service. Come on.
AoE upgrade is
Forces
400,000.
under attack.
Let's go. Waiting on orders.
A horde of infected are on
Deleted
their
my
way.
Tesla house. No, I haven't. I actually can do that so it doesn't lag. Or lags less. Yeah. That was massive gold boost.
Do you need me?
I was really hoping to get the upgrade before the wave, but
On your order.
well, we might be able to get it during
All
it.
right. All the way. That will be easy. On your
More
order.
pickups.
Great idea.
Okay, yeah, should be enough.
Understood. Come on. Let's go. Great idea, sir.
Okay. AoE 400,000. Oh, and the Doomtowns disappeared. Okay,
Let's
that
go.
works for me.
Great idea, sir. All right. Perfect.
Okay, that was a slight boost in our
Let's
damage.
go.
We're poor, yeah, but
All right.
we're also OP.
Understood. Commander? Waiting
I mean,
on orders.
We'll distribute the soldiers to the sides and then we can trigger waves too.
Commander? Perfect.
Well, I guess they're doing
Is everything
things
okay?
quite nicely here. I need food.
Reporting for duty. Tell me. Reporting for duty.
Same, you need food. Yeah, I guess we'll go south now. I just wanted to
Do you need me?
populate those towers, I guess, before we do. And we can also increase the warehouse coverage. Eventually it'll reach all my farms. I summoned the corpse type, but I see nothing happening. Ah, there they come.
Sorry, sir. Reporting for duty. My way. Just guide me to the infected.
Attention.
Orders,
Building
sir.
completed.
Waiting on orders. Is everything okay?
Attention.
Commander?
Building completed. Attention.
Oh boy, it's slowing down. I can't buy food, not to my knowledge, no.
Of course, my commander. Just guide me to the infected. Reporting for duty.
The walls are under attack.
Commander?
Well, I guess we just have to kill the wave super early and then there's no
On your
issues.
orders.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Hey, my warehouse is reaching buildings. Look at that. Covering everything. Yeah. No, not everything yet.
Reporting for
No.
duty.
Oh, the warehouse is covering everything.
All the way. Reporting for commander? Reporting for duty.
Yeah, and have I upgraded all my... No, it's not yet.
At your service. Reporting for duty.
Glitching through terrain on the right side? I don't know where you mean.
Commander, attention. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I guess I should always summon waves now. I don't know if I like that though, because it's gonna lag every time.
Perfect.
But it gives us so much gold.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Commander? Understood. Just tell me what to do. Reporting for duty.
Okay, after this wave we'll trigger the thing down there.
Orders, sir.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, we don't have full coverage?
Building completed.
Oh, I think it's bugged here.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Building completed. They are attacking the colony defenses.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I mean, with this we can increase the victory forward cover.
They are trying to break through.
Well, I mean, covers over here and this. We'll have to check later if it covers everything. I guess I could build one down here and then we see if it covers everything.
Any orders?
Attention.
Come on.
Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Is everything okay?
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Come on!
Reporting for duty. Just tell me what to do. Orders, sir. Commander?
Well,
Waiting.
I'm gonna upgrade attack speed because attack speed usually isn't as efficient as it's with the description.
Reporting for duty.
Because your units still have a load up time even if they have high attack speed or a preload time, making usually
Go!
damage the better option. Especially that's why I picked soldiers, because they have a good attack speed already.
My day.
Like snipers suffered from low attack speed,
Forces are in danger.
but the soldiers don't.
Tell me.
And they have good range on this map already, so the one downside of soldiers is kind of negated.
Anything to destroy?
It's under
Are you
attack.
backswing animation? Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Let's do it,
some of the units, I don't know what the numbers are, but think of it like they have 1 second like preload time and then 1 second attack speed. So if you double your attack speed, then you have still 1 second preload time and then half a second for the attack. So you only get way less benefit than you would assume you would.
Understood.
And there's a cap to how good it can get to.
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
I mean, I'm still gonna get those upgrades, like,
Waiting on orders.
but we're just getting the other upgrades first. Like, I guess that's the...
Commander? Any orders? For the humans! Reporting for duty.
We haven't done in coverage yet, right? Okay, let's check. So this
The colony is under attack.
not covered down here yet, so we need to more, and this does cover down here. So we need to upgrade the victory for the
Our forces are in danger.
Commander?
Attention.
sneaky giant again.
Attention. Building
That
completed.
will be easy. Understood. Perfect.
Units under attack.
Great idea, sir. Commander?
Our
Orders,
buildings
sir.
are being
The
attacked.
mutant obeys.
Of course.
Tell me. Is everything okay?
Tell the mutant what to do. Let's go.
Tell me.
Our
Reporting for
defenses
duty.
are being attacked. Attention. Building completed.
I've somehow still built this one the wrong way.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Any orders?
20%. Yeah, we need another mayor like that, clearly.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I guess I'm also out of stone. I mean, we'll get more stone in a second too.
Commander, reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Wait, was the reward I get the full map coverage, which we already have?
Attention. Building
Clicked it away too fast.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
That's a lot of mutants coming.
Waiting on orders. All the way.
Yes, I might have
Any
triggered that.
orders?
Walls are
Is
under
everything
attack.
okay?
Attention. Building completed.
Any orders?
Attention. Building completed.
Wasn't the wave right now?
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Reporting for duty.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
guess coverage. Feel like that should cover it. The east entrance, it might have been, yeah. Okay, now it covers it.
Our forces are in danger.
Oh, maybe the giants are tankier now. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they suddenly have way more life and HP. Maybe even more armor too. 50% armor. Okay. I mean, I should just, like, it would be easier to trigger more waves or more gold, I guess. Than actually building housing. Have a misplaced farm? I don't know which one.
Great idea, sir.
What?
Building completed.
Understood.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Do you need me?
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, there. I see it now.
Attention. Building completed.
Speak, pathetic human. Crashing head.
And those are some tanky giants, considering our
Yes.
soldiers deal 200 damage per shot. Only 34 actually.
Easy. Oh. Anything to destroy? Come on. Don't try to submit the
Most brave looking. Not too bad.
crashing heads. Die. Let's do it, human. Yes. The mutant obeys. Let's do it, human. Anything to destroy? Understood. Don't try to submit them. Yes.
Okay, well. Like the map just snowballs more and more. Like you get more income for stone houses for building more, but we make a good amount.
Yes. Don't try to submit the mutant.
I guess I do need more energy actually. Maybe I should build more power plants. Same time, still running out of stone. I mean, I could buy it, but that's a hassle. No, I mean, if you're not going for oil units, I don't see a use for the oil. And why would I go oil units if my soldiers deal more damage and have AoE too? Maybe you could have killed the Doomtown? No, even then, like, even if the soldiers didn't have AoE, their damage is just so much better. That's probably not. Wait, I built this. No, I built it not. basically.
Building complete. Building completed.
What are those? 20%. How much damage do they have? 260.
Any orders?
Building complete.
That did nothing.
And waiting.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, of all oil soldiers. I thought it was soldiers, but I guess it's oil units. Oh. So I guess you can improve your oil units. Never mind. Yeah, I thought it was just advanced, was surprised. But even then, 20%, like, you can... How many times can you buy it? Oh, unlimited. Yeah. I guess you could get pretty good ones now too then. But we are sticking with the soldiers then. Never mind. But it's limited 200 times. Well, I mean, if 200 times is not enough, then I don't know. Attack speed is... Maybe we get the attack speed ones now. Let's get them out of the way.
Attention. Building completed.
Tell the mutant
Never too late
what
to get titans.
do.
Yeah, but
Understood.
that's the other thing with those maps. If there's unlimited upgrades, it's usually best to just go for one unit type.
Mutants are the future.
Building
Good. Die. Come on. Yes.
Because otherwise you're just splitting your investment. And I mean, those upgrades are not cheap, so
Come on.
not like we can't get both. Can get both. So.
Let's go.
Reporting for duty.
Mutants will rule the world.
Still out of. Get the entire map of zombies and now give the zombies one last boost. Oh, we get punished? Doubled again, doubled attacks, zombie mutant 20,000. So I shouldn't have cleared the map. Huh. At least not until the final wave. Okay. Yeah, we should have kept someone alive somewhere.
Building completed.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate.
Reporting for duty.
So I guess we should prep a bit for the next wave, huh?
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that doesn't feel right that you get punished for being fast with the map clear. At least it doesn't feel right to me. Yeah, I have the AoE upgrade.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, I guess I should still summon tides.
Any orders? Come on.
I guess we'll need more power plants.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Is everything okay?
Okay, soldiers. That's not where you're supposed to run, but
All the way.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Understood.
Would be a shame if things were laggy or something, right?
On your orders. All right.
Slow-mo makes the battle so much more. I mean, at least it's only slow-mo and not super laggy.
Is everything okay?
Oh, guess I gotta wait for the power plants.
Understood.
They are attacking the colony
Let's
defenses.
go. That will be easy. All right. Perfect. Let's go. All right. Perfect. Understood. For the colony! Do you need me?
They are trying to break through. Attention.
Build 1000 stone houses. Zombies are now 100 times stronger. No.
Building complete.
Well, the stone houses always give us bonuses so far, so I understand at
Attention.
least.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, see, we're getting more gold for
Attention.
pulling out of stone houses. I mean, I like the idea of the map, like this, you pick one unit and then you can upgrade that, so you can play with something different than snipers all the time. I just wish it was less snowbally,
Building completed.
um,
Attention. Building completed.
and it wouldn't punish you for good play. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna matter, but
Building completed.
or I mean, yeah, at least if there was a warning, like if you clear the full map, the zombies get a lot stronger or something. But I guess it should just be like, yeah, if you enter the last zone, instead of a sudden surprise, everything's stronger now. You're like, well,
Sir,
I guess good thing we tried.
understood.
Building completed.
On your orders.
Attention.
All
Building
the way.
completed.
Just tell me what to do. Perfect. That will be easy. All the way. Perfect. Come on. Let's go.
Our defenses are being attacked.
I guess we could buy more upgrades.
Commander?
The walls are under attack.
Yeah, I'm not buying stone. We'll just use the stone we get from the quarries to build more housing.
On your orders.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty. Just tell me what to do.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I mean, it's getting a bit better since we're killing them so fast. It's a bit less laggy.
For the colony!
It's one way to do it, I guess.
Building completed.
All right.
Attention. Building completed.
I wish, yeah,
Building completed.
if the developers supported the game more, I think it could be way better.
Building
Like,
complete.
just some small bug fixes and then some
Building complete.
quality of life things like full tower button. And allow modding, like, just make it viable for people to do that. Would be a lot better. Somehow I messed up here. Oh, this is, wait, this is differently built. Interesting. weird.
Reporting for duty.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Tell me.
Attention.
Ready and
Building
waiting.
completed.
Allow modding can be very tight.
Attention.
True.
Building
I'm not saying it's easy, but I guess I think it would have been made the game a lot better.
Of course.
The thing is, they actively went against people who tried to mod the game, and then said they would
Building completed.
allow it later, but then never changed anything about their policies.
Orders, sir.
Attention. Building completed. Building completed. Our forces detected are on their way. They are approaching from all sides.
Wish there were crit hotkeys? What do you mean? Like you can turn on the crit with Control G on and off, no? Oh, you mean like for the bottom? Yeah. I just wish they had hotkeys for everything. You mean like in StarCraft crit? Yeah. No, that would be good too. I mean, just customizable hotkeys for everything, not just half the functionalities. You could just set it up yourself then for the crit. I agree with that. I guess the rest of the food we use for troops.
At your service.
Reminded there was. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess we. At least we got some extra hotkeys, but it's pretty silly.
Reporting for duty.
Like, that's a standard feature for an RTS game for me. I will never not say that that's a huge thing, problem for the game.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, we got even more gold.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
There's no way to buy food, right? We just get more upgrades. Man, those attack speed ones are getting expensive.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, those giants are getting somewhere.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Yeah, I think we would have been off better buying upgrades for damage, not attack speed.
They are trying to break through.
Reporting for duty.
Our defenses
I mean, Age of Empires 2 has even more hotkeys than StarCraft. Victoria hotkeys are just ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I just want hotkeys for every building and building units. Like, if there's more options, then that's great, but yeah. Give us a hotkey for every function, like building stuff, and then let us rebind them.
Reporting for duty.
Do you ever do the numlock trick to keep health bars on constantly, or does that cost money? I do it most of the times. It's sometimes easier to fill troops into towers when you don't have health bars on, so that's why I have them on right now. But like 90% of the time I have them on.
Reporting for duty.
You probably just joined when I turned them off. I mean, I guess there's still some hunter cottages, but yeah. I do like that the map is not completely ridiculous though. Like, I mean, the waves are too big. Like, the balancing is off, I guess. Maybe that's why I think it's not too bad. But you're not constantly, yeah, at the edge of dying. Sometimes, but not all the time.
Attention. Building completed.
For the colony!
Building completed.
All right. Great idea, sir.
Attention. Building completed.
Perfect.
Attention. Building
Was the stone tower a device? You know? Like, oh, you mean the entry point? Yeah.
attention.
For
Building
the
completed.
colony!
Attention.
Understood.
Building completed.
That will be easy. Great idea.
I mean, we're still building defenses. It just takes a while to fill everything, I guess.
Just tell me what to do.
I could build more troops, but I think I'd rather upgrade more. Which is technically, at this point, it would be better to build more troops than upgrade.
Understood.
Probably the bigger benefit, but...
Understood.
I mean, I'm still building troops, but I'm not adding more soldiers on this, let's put it that way.
Come on. That will be easy. Perfect. Great idea, sir. That will be easy. Reporting for duty. On your orders. Waiting on orders.
The last of the towers. One with soldiers? Oh yeah, down here, you're right.
Any orders? Let's go. Reporting for duty. Of course, my commander. All the way.
I mean, yeah, we can still get fishing too. Like, still a few ways to get a bit more food, but not that much. And the cottages between the farms will still give us something too.
Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting.
Attention. Building completed.
Or here, for the last one, yeah.
Building completed.
I don't see any issues with that.
Building
Come on.
completed. Attention.
Reporting
Building
for your
completed.
service. Understood.
Attention.
Come on.
Building completed.
Let's go.
Attention.
All the
Building
way.
completed.
Let's go. Understood. Of course, my commander. Perfect. All right. Understood. All right. Great idea, sir. All right. Perfect.
I'm tired of putting units in towers.
Come on.
Maybe I should have just filled the
Perfect.
areas without towers.
Great idea, sir.
Seems like the upgrades cost like 100k now.
Ready and waiting.
You ever played Dead Cells? No.
Understood. Perfect. Just guide me to the infected. Reporting for duty. Let's go. Waiting on orders. Any orders? Do you need me?
Maybe I should build more soldiers on this. I don't know.
Cleaning my weapon.
I don't know what the last wave is. I guess I could check.
Commander? Reporting for duty.
I mean, maybe there's zombies get another buff, so I guess I should not slack off with defenses, but...
On orders. Do you need me? Just guide me to the infected. Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Okay, maybe I stop summoning waves, I don't know. How much more damage can we get? How much are those? Ooh, they're 200,000. Those upgrades are expensive. Corpse wave. Let me check for you. Oh yeah, day 78 actually. No, that's not too far.
Is everything okay? All right. Come on.
See empty towers in the
That will
east?
be
Oh no.
easy. All right. Reporting
I
for
see dead
duty.
zombies. In the east. Oh, this one?
Orders, sir. At your service. Let's go. All the way.
They say 10 to 20k or 1 to 2k? I don't know. I only looked at when it's happening, not how much.
Tell me. That will be easy. Understood. For the humans! Come on. All the way. Perfect. Understood. Ready and waiting.
I mean, the jobbies are dying very theatrically. In slow motion, you're like, oh no, I die. It's like their first day of acting and they're over-exaggerating way too much.
Just guide me to the infected. Of course, my commander. Perfect.
It's for dramatic effect. True, true.
Just tell me what to do. Reporting for duty. Come on. Do you need me? Commander?
Like so many waterfalls. I mean, we're killing them as early as we can, so it doesn't lag as much. But I wish map makers, like, I like that he buffed the enemies, like, right? The jobbies have 2000 health now and 40% armor.
At your service.
But I wish they would buff them more and don't make the waste as big, so it doesn't slow down or lag as much.
For the colony! All the way. Come on. That will be easy. Commander?
Yeah, I think we'll stop summoning waves. Even if it means we're weaker at the end, like this is taking too long.
Reporting for duty.
That's the last wave we summon. No extra gold
Understood.
after this.
Just guide me to the infected. Tell me. Reporting for duty.
Well, the call and wave for money mechanic is inherently bad because it just adds lag and no reverse. Yeah, it would work if, like, the waves, every time you call a wave, the next one gets stronger. So you have to
Come on.
decide if it's worth investing more in
At your
defenses to
service.
summon them. So let's say the first wave you call is 10 zombies, then the next is 20,
Reporting
next
for
is
duty.
50. The next one then is 10 harpies, then 20, then 50. Then 10 chubbies, 20, 50. 100, 200, 400, 800, and then it's, I don't know, 100 giants or something. So yeah,
On your
you eventually can't summon them
orders, sir.
anymore. But it could be interesting early on, like you can't expand right now, so maybe you increase your defenses and summon one more wave.
Reporting for duty.
Like you have 2,500 super titans, kind of, yes. I also think map makers shouldn't. I mean, I guess he limits how much you can upgrade by making the upgrades more expensive every time you buy one. I guess it's a soft cap. Maybe that's nicer than a hard cap. Be better, but also mostly increases normal, I think. Yeah, but I guess every map, like... I think if it's done right, it could create interesting decisions, but so far, usually when I see summon wave, it's just... you summon them when you could hold it anyway. Like, if it's... Either you have a good defense and can summon them, or you don't bother with it.
Ready and waiting.
I mean, it would be better. Putting the soldiers on the side is better than putting them in the middle here, but I don't know. We're doing it this way now. How much do they cost? We have 324. Ooh, 210,000 for one upgrade. For one damage upgrade.
Any orders?
Then again, they deal 572 damage,
Is
so
everything
it's not too
okay?
shabby. Sometimes you imagine the workers building all these towers and how they are getting exhausted.
Reporting for duty.
True, true.
Great idea, sir.
That would be a ton of work.
On your orders.
Then again, we have 3,500 people working, so... We have like 4 workers per tower. Oh no,
Understood.
those are the 3 workers not occupied somewhere else. That seems more reasonable.
Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting.
This is when we need the chaps button to summon the next wave. Yeah, well, the final wave, not the next one. How much are the attack speed upgrades? Oh, 240,000, so they're not really cheaper.
Just guide me to the infected.
Yeah, and the rich owner spending 300,000 every 5 minutes.
Reporting for duty.
Gee, 5
Is
minutes, that's a
everything
long.
okay? Any orders? Tell me.
I think I provide quite well for my employees. There's a city, they have good defenses, everyone has food. You know. We're using green power, we're not using oil much. Most people can relax and then not have to work.
Oh my god, a huge swarm is
I
coming.
guess I should put them on high
They're
target
aliens.
priority.
They are approaching.
Oh yeah,
from all
also,
sides.
I guess I could answer your question how many... Oh no! I summoned zombies, I wanted to look at the description. How much is coming? 10,000 to 20,000 mutants and giants for the final wave. Well, I guess we go through one more leggy one. How much cactus what? Wood? Yeah. Quite a few people actually like to work. But I mean, just because you don't have to doesn't mean you still can, right? You're just not, yeah, required to do it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone's forbidden to work. It's just you don't need to do the job you don't care about. You can do work on what you would like to work on. There was upgrades, and would it be worth it in between towers? Nope. The only things we can upgrade is oil units or soldiers. You could have picked at the start of the map, you can pick if you want to upgrade rangers, soldiers, or snipers. So you could also do the map with one of those. And then once you pick that, you're not allowed to build the other ones anymore.
Reporting for duty.
The damage now 624. Seems I have way more defense than needed. Well, we'll see with the giants now, but yeah, I think we should have more than enough.
Reporting
Be
for
better.
duty.
I mean, there's 10,000 giants coming, so we better have good defense. 1024 with AoE. Yeah, the AoE part is the important thing. Yeah, I don't think they're getting anywhere. Some giants are dying in the water. Like, that's the other thing. The map spawns so many enemies that they die because they get pushed into water.
Reporting for duty.
You can really get bored these days with access to everything created by all of you. You still can get, like, I don't know. Sometimes I have days where I don't know what I want to do. Like, I don't feel like doing anything specific. I feel like we're holding quite nicely.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Yeah, I like to wait with the screenshot to see how far they get and then have a nice one where they rush in, but I don't think they're getting anywhere. Somehow they managed to attack my tower here. Yeah, I guess that's the other problem with maps that spawn so many giants is a lot of them just die because they can't get into the map. Zombies remaining 11,000. We killed 480,000 so far. Okay. Being bored isn't really that you have nothing to do, it's that you don't want to do the things you have available. True. Which I guess, yeah, sometimes works provides opportunities you otherwise wouldn't have. There's like 100 minutes of YouTube videos uploaded per minute. Yeah, but a lot of it I wouldn't want to watch. I don't know. A lot of the YouTube content I personally don't find interesting. Then again, YouTube is a rabbit hole. Sometimes you just go from one weird video to the next one, and it's somehow interesting. No, but I mean, yeah, you would need to find something to do, obviously. But we can upgrade more, but it should be fine. 2 more upgrades is not much.
Yes.
Just guide me to the infected.
Wait, I had a non-veteran soldier? How did that happen? I mean, should I mostly stick to indie games these days, or just, you know, make new stuff? Yeah. No, once there isn't good things anymore, you just gotta create yourself. Just literally impossible to do everything there's to do, no matter how long you live. I wonder if you still would get bored though. Like, sure, you haven't done everything, but I don't need to do everything. Like, I don't know, for some games I get bored of them before I do everything in the game, right? So I wonder if at some point you just don't care anymore. Because you've done something similar enough that you don't care about it anymore. Can I see the effect of the victorious just destroyed? I don't want to risk it. Sometimes these maps have don't allow you to destroy buildings, so we might lose if I do that. I think it said I can't destroy the warehouse. I don't know if it applies to the victorious too. Why are giants drowning in the ocean? So the way the map looks is probably it extends like land over here that it's just out of range for us to see. And they're spawning more giants than there's space for them to stand on, so they get pushed into the water. Any zombie that's over water though takes damage and dies. So they basically, there's too many giants there, they get pushed in the water and they die. You can see that on a lot of these maps. Where there's, yeah, they just get pushed through. And we have to figure out how memory would work in eternal life. Would you forget everything you had done 1,000 years ago? That would also be, yeah. I mean, I already forget a lot of things I've done, so... I feel like 1,000 years is way longer than I would remember things. You build a wasp, maybe the map may get a bonus fight. We don't want to make the map too easy, right? $2,000 left. 10% of the boats must be so bored. Yeah, probably. The upgrades were too strong. Like with the AoE, the upgrade is too big, probably. Well, even without that, you probably would be fine. But even Eternal Lane, you forget what you ate last week. Oh yeah. I mean, probably trying to think what I ate yesterday. So there's that. Oh, I think I had chicken with mushrooms and spätzle. There we go. I remember. How many times do you think you've heard this loop of music at this point? Too many times. Too many times. 400 left. Champignons? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I like the start of the mech. I like the idea of you pick one unit and can upgrade that. Design was decent. I guess it's, yeah, too predetermined everything for my taste, but then it snowballs a bit too much. You want some now? Me too. Me too.